All right, everyone, here we go. How about a little Schrodinger's cat? Okay, well, the energies right now are pretty crazy. And tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday of this week, I'll be pulling on Mercury retrograde in Gemini and Jupiter moving into Aries, respectively. And those energies, as we've been talking about lately, are a big deal this week. Y'all saw the weekly reading. You saw some reading I did yesterday, which the thank you reading in particular was pretty telling of all of that. Anyway, regardless, this is Schrodinger's cat reading. All right, and I'm just going to put it to the universe. There's not really any question here. I'm just going to let the universe tell you what it wants to tell you. Whether you have a live cat or a dead cat in the energy around you, pretty much soulmate energies here is what I'm pulling on. It's not a pick a card reading. Pick a card readings are for grandmas, and I'm not a grandma. I'm not even a grandpa. This is science. This is, you're going to pick an animal, and that's it. I flip a coin to decide which animal goes with which card. Watch them both, okay? Because it could be future influence for you. You're all connected. There's no timestamps here because that's not how energy works, right? If I put timestamps on my stuff, it would be proof that I don't know what I'm talking about with energy and I should just get the fuck offline. You're all connected. So if you pick one and then the other one looks like it's more you, or you pick one and it's you, and what, it doesn't matter really. One has advice for you, the other one is your main energy, is a good way to look at it. One could be future influence for you. It's possible. Either way, I'll pull a bridging energy at the end and show you what I mean, tying them all together, what the common energy is. Schrodinger's cat's a science experiment. It's about multiple universes, where you put a cat in a box with an isotope, and close the box, the cat fluctuates between dead and alive. Theoretically, when you open the box, you find out if you have a live cat or a dead cat. If you want to find out more about Schrodinger's cat experiment, there's a great Wikipedia page on it, which is really odd for me to say because I hate Wikipedia. That being said, here we go. It's a general reading. I have to say that. It really isn't. These are damn accurate if you play the game right. Okay? I'm running the experiment as I shuffle the deck. And I'm just letting the universe tell you what it wants to tell you, whether you have a live cat or a dead cat. All right? There's no question here. There's no anything. You could think about your person if you want to. I don't care. It doesn't matter. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's a whole playlist of these out there on my channel. Go have some fun with them. But make sure you play the game right. The universe does not reward pretense or falseness. It rewards honesty. And honesty here is I'm going to put two cards on the table face down. I don't even know what they are. And I'm going to give you two animals. Do not pick a card. I'm going to give you two animals. Pick an animal. I will flip a coin to decide which animal goes with which card, like I said. All right, here we go. You ready? I'm ready. Let's see this is powerful energy this week and for the rest of the damn month, to be honest with you. We're in a lead up to an eclipse, Jupiter changing signs, Mercury changing direction in a sign that always brings people back to you. It's fucking nonsense. It's fucking crazy. All right, there's our two cards. Do not pick a card. Do not. We're going to clarify with the Lightseer deck. I'm going to flip a coin here. I'm going to give you two animals. All right, I'm going to make it a little diverse this time. All right, a bird, just a bird, or a donkey. Which are you? A bird or a donkey? You got 2 seconds to pick. 1, 2, that's it. Bird is heads, donkey is tails. I'm going to flip the coin. I got my bird here with me. He loves this part, so he might make some noise when it hits the wood floor. Nope, but his eyes dilated. It's tails. So donkey is the first card, bird is the second card. See, it's tails. Tails. Donkey, bird. Donkey, bird. All right, we good? All right, let's start with donkey, I guess. Do you have a live cat or a dead cat? Well, I don't know. Let's see. It's a burdened cat. It's a cat in intensive care. It's about to become live. It's a cat that can't take the pressure anymore. Somebody here... And I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this energy where it's been coming up in a lot of the 3-card with me readings. It came up in the thank you reading the other day, I believe. It's an energy, it came up in a lot of readings. It's an energy where we're waiting for this person's back to break. Okay, with this 10 of Wands. We're waiting for this person's back to break. And as the pressure gets heavier and heavier, as their feelings come up more and more and more, they get more and more honest with themselves. It makes them brave. All right, somebody who's been hanging back from you. ran from you, hiding in the shadows, makes them brave. Because what they got on their side is always, always comes up as shit. There's been too many fly on the wall readings, and every single one of them has come up the same kind of shit. Towers and devils, oh my. All right, why is the Ten of Wands here? Tell me about it. Crossing the Ten of Wands. What did I just tell you? Rewind this fucking video. What did I say? I said this is a cat in intensive care that's about to become a live cat. And it is. That Three of Wands is proof of that. That's the affecting energy. She's just about to jump in that water. Why is she nervous? Well, that water is, she never surfed there before. She don't know the currents. She doesn't know what's in there. She's overthinking. It's just water. It's just like another beach you surfed. All right? Talk to a few of the local surfers. Find out a couple of things and get your damn board in the water. Best way to find out is to find out. And that's what somebody's realizing. There's a lot of burden here. What's on top? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? Rewind. What did I fucking say? I said there's someone here. We're waiting for his back to break. Someone here. It's an intensive care cat that's about to become a live cat. It is. It's a 180-degree turn. All right? Not a 360. I see that all over YouTube. Drive me crazy. That's someone turning right full circle, going in the same direction they were going. They'd be still moving away from you if they were 360. It's 180. 180-degree turn here. Somebody can't take, they get braver and braver and braver the heavier those sticks get. I'll phrase it to you like that. All right? It's a cat in intensive care, but it's not dead. It's got a good doctor. It's got Dr. House. That's what you want. You want a drug addict doctor. That's what you want. A cocky, arrogant drug addict doctor. You will always live. You will. They got Dr. House from TV's Dr. House. Hugh Laurie working on them right there. 8 Wands. Communication, that's what turns. That's the difference. Everything I'm telling you about this Ten of Wands is getting validated. I'm not sugarcoating. I could have said dead cat. It's not a dead cat. Tens, yeah, it's a 10. But it's a good 10. It's not 10 swords. It's 10 wands. That breaks to an Ace of Wands. This is communication, my center card. Fast forward movement. Donkey, right? Yeah. Woo! Donkeys are ruling today. What's bookending this Wheel of Fortune? The Page of Swords. It's communication. It's someone who's disappointed in themselves for not doing anything. Again, it's bookending the Wheel of Fortune, so it's red with the Wheel of Fortune. The communication happens because this burden gets heavy. Their back breaks. They can't take it anymore. Got old Dr. House working on them. He diagnosed them just fine. They got lupus, right? It was always the joke on that show. His diagnosis for everything was lupus. We start with lupus and we work from there. Right here. They're disappointed in themselves. They've been watching you. They've probably been spying. That energy is here. All of it is just, the dam is about to break. And very fucking soon, I might add. Okay. Birds. I didn't specify what kind of bird. Could be a dodo bird. I don't know. Extinct, right? That's a dead bird. Let's take a look here. Oh. Well, it is possible to have 2 dead cats, and it's possible to have 2 intensive care cats, and it's possible to have 2 live cats in our reading. If you played the game right, doesn't matter which one you picked. Either way, you're in good shape. This is going to make the bridging energy very interesting, I promise you. 2 Wands. It's a live cat. It's a live cat. And we're not waiting for anybody's back to break here. Right here, somebody is letting go of something. And I talked earlier, I said, while I was shuffling, I said something to the effect of, because I know a lot of your people are with other people, they're in situations or whatever. I said, it always comes up when we pull a fly on the wall. Devils and towers, oh my, all over the goddamn place. It is. Somebody is done with that. Again, like my 3 of Wands said over here, this is your new waters for this person, right? So, again, but their intention is to come towards you and say something. It has to be, because you're all connected, all right? The reason I split it up, the reason why this is a cool reading is because you get an individual view, but you get the overview as well. I mean, it's pretty much an all signs reading spread out on the table. Why is this 2 of Wands here? This is a live cat, all right? He's out of intensive care. Dr. House already worked on him. He's good. Male or female. He'll be home. Fluffy will be home soon. Okay. All right, let's see where we go here. 2 of Wands. Why is it here? Why is the 2 of... Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, I love it when this happens. Because it just proves to you that you're all connected. It really does. I try to hammer that home. People come out here and think this is some sort of horoscope or some shit. It's not. Three of Wands, again. Both of these have Three of Wands. Both of these are very soon. This, however, for you, is proof of the live cat. Why? Proof of life. Why? Because it's an escalation. We look for that in tarot. We go from the Two of Wands. The affecting energy is the Three of Wands. That means we're going from second gear to third gear. We're not downshifted to first gear. I'm telling you, and I have been telling you, Mercury retrograde in Gemini is great. It always brings people back. It's the one retrograde where you can say, people come back to you from the past. They show up out of the goddamn woodwork. People you thought you'd never hear from. Jupiter in Aries joining Venus in Aries. And when Venus was in Pisces, they were feeling their stuff. Their feminine side was coming up. They were in the fields. Jupiter in Aries is action. And Venus in Aries is taking action on feelings, for sure. Okay. What's on top? 10 swords. That's good. It's a 10. But we have to see what's bookending it, but that's good. Someone's putting an end to something here. They're letting go of one wand and grabbing onto another. They're a little bit nervous because I can say the same thing. And I even pointed to it before I pulled this card and referred to the Three of Wands over here where I said they're new waters. Well, you got the Three of Wands too. They're new waters. This here, this resets to a reconciliation, an Ace of Swords. And it is because it's on top of a card that would indicate that, including an escalation. What's the center card? Temperance. Somebody coming to their senses here. Somebody's coming to their senses and realizing that if they don't do something, nothing's going to happen. Jesus Christ, that's like the most simple, basic logic of all time. If I don't do something, nothing will happen. Oh my God. It's like a revelation to this person. Oh my God, I had an epiphany. Yeah, you did. Which is coincidentally what the Ace of Swords is, which is what this resets to. They're nervous about it. This is communication. Birds in the air are all the communication's on the way, but it's multiple birds, so they're nervous about it. Just like she's nervous about that water. It's new, uncharted waters. This is communication here in your center card. This is communication here in theirs. Yours is major arcana, though. That's why I said their cat's still in intensive care. That back needs to break. And once that disappointment builds enough, they'll come in. This side here, the bird, communication is likely. Okay? This is live. It's being released from the hospital, being discharged, where they wheel you out in the wheelchair right to the door, you know, and then just throw you out. That's about where we are now. Okay? What's bookending this 10 of Swords? I've been waiting to see it. It's the 6 of Swords. I knew that. See? It's forward movement on this. I already knew that anyway from the Three of Wands crossing the Two of Wands there, but I got proof right here. 6 of Swords. Somebody wants to fix this. Somebody wants to fix something. Somebody realizes here, all the energy on this Two of Wands is basically saying somebody realizes they've been holding on to the wrong wand. Okay? This is nice. I got a live cat for bird and for donkey. Listen, you're in intensive care, but you're fine. You're in good hands. Right? You got a drug addict, Dr. House, working on you. His crack team going to get this. This person's back's about to break. That 10 of Wands is about at the end of the rope. All right, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to grab the little animal deck, brand new deck, and we're going to pull some bridging energy here. So you see, you're all connected. I hope I get that point across here in my time on YouTube. What's the bridging energy here between the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands? All right. What's the bridging energy here between the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands? What do we got? Well, okay. The Queen of Swords. It's again someone realizing the truth. The truth is hard. This person over here very disappointed in themselves. I see that. That's what's turning the wheel. They knew all along, right? That they always wanted to talk to you. They always wanted to reach out and move forward. The Queen of Swords, it applies, I already told you over here, you know, again, they're realizing with Temperance is somebody coming to their senses. I've been hanging on to the wrong wand. The thing with the Queen of Swords is you can't unknow it. It's powerful truth, all right? And it's communication. Both of you are likely to receive communication. This one needs a little bit more recovery. What's the bridging energy between the Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Swords, which essentially say the same thing? Same kind of energy reflecting off of them. What's the bridging energy between the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Swords? What do we got here? What is it? All right. All right. Okay. Well, it's bottom of the deck. It's you. I looked at it. I wouldn't normally. It's not the card I was going to pull. I was going to pull from the top. But if I saw it, I saw it. I saw it for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. It's the Empress. Okay. It's you. It's somebody not wanting you to get. Nobody wants the Empress to get away, and nobody can unsee the Empress. It goes with what I said here about the truth you can't unknow. Okay. What's on top? Yeah, strength. Both of the, again, this side over here, the disappointment, that the burden of what they know, what they feel, what they saw the Empress. Okay, they saw the Empress naked. You got to bang that. You have to. And if they haven't seen you naked, they want to. There's no doubt this is a card of lust. There's lust attached to this card, this energy. It's not always there, but it's there this time. It is. And that's what's causing a reset here. That's what's causing somebody, as nervous as they are, to turn their ass around. Here's where we go. 2 cards of communication. 8 of Wands and Temperance. What's the bridging energy? What is it? What's the bridging energy here? What is it? Let's see where we go here. Let's see where we go. All right. Okay. Queen of Wands. Fakey McFakerman, the rattlesnake. Again, I'll tie it over here to this because it's easier to explain. I said somebody coming to their senses. The bridging energy is Fakey McFakerman here. Somebody is getting past this. They're realizing the rattle's not working. This is a rattlesnake on the card. And they shoot that rattle at you, they shake it at you, coil up and shake it at you so they don't have to be vulnerable and bite you. Because they're vulnerable when they bite. They have to stretch out. So, it's not working. You won't go away. They can't shake this. And for this side over here, for the donkeys, it's a real burden. Okay? And for you guys over here, this person's already knows that they've been full of shit. We saw it in the thank you reading. We saw the universe gave me a 7 of Swords reversed. And somebody, again, who just, the more the truth comes up, the braver they get. There is some bravery attached to that too. He's got one of the roses in his mouth from the 2 of Cups. What's the bridging energy here? Between either way, this is communication, and I think it might be truthful, or more truthful than the Queen of Wands would normally give you. What's the bridging energy between the Page of Swords and the 6 of Swords? It's interesting we have swords at the bottom here on both sides. That's very interesting. What do we got? Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Okay. Bridging. Again, I saw the bottom of the deck. I don't even know how. I guess I flipped it wrong. It's a tower. Okay, that's the affecting energy of what I'm going to pull. I'm supposed to just be pulling the top card, but the universe keeps showing me the damn bottom card, probably because it wants me to read it with the top card in those instances. And right here, I've got it. I've got the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands applies to both of you, is what this is saying. Okay, this is the bridging energy. It's the 2 of Wands. It is. Everybody here, this side over here, intensive care cat, just needs to, the last straw needs to happen, right? There's some sort of a tower that happens here that brings them in. Both of these are communication. They're communication for different reasons, though. This is someone coming to smooth things out. This is someone coming in maybe more out of, I don't want to say selfish reasons, but just because they just want to know what would have happened here, right? Because none of these people can shake you. The rattle's not working. Eventually, when the rattle doesn't work, the snake bites. They have to, all right? Because you're not going away. I mean, there's always an option with a rattlesnake. It'll coil up, it'll shake its rattle, and you go away. Fine, mission accomplished. That's what usually happens for your person, right? In your case, snake coiled up, rattle going, you're just standing there. You won't go away. They can't get rid of you. Everybody here, both of your people need to let go of something. All right, I think it's more something within this person. All right, even if they're married, it doesn't matter. It's something more within them. There's some kind of stubbornness here. I see it here with the Strength card. Both sides have that. But on this side here, they're letting go of like a state of being, And for a lot of you on this bird side, a lot of your people are in relationships with somebody else. All right. Anyway, the affecting energy, I often, the bridging energy for all of this is a tower. You know, it's really cool. I love this reading, and it backs up the energy of right now. The Gemini retrograde reading and the Jupiter in Aries readings, those are going to be epic. I absolutely know it, because this energy is just mind-blowing. I don't have a devil on the table. I've got an angel, and that angel's energy just bleeds onto everything. So we've got a cat in intensive care that's about to break, will break. I believe they will with an Eight of Wands here. The minor arcana here tells me it's a bit more up to their free will. It's always up to free will, but this person here is, this side here, very, much more fakey McFakerman than this one, but they're both fakey McFakerman, okay? They're both Queen of Wands, rattlesnake, shaking the rattle. This one's inclined to rattle longer than this one is. This one here coming to their senses big time, the bird side. Either way, I think they show up out of nowhere for all of you. I think a lot of you will be surprised by this. What's underneath this tower? Just for fun, the Two of Pentacles, yeah. Forces a decision, okay? And we see that here. A decision is being forced on some level. In this side, it's more a case of they don't want you to get away. The fear of you getting away is stronger than the fear of talking to you. On this side over here, it's more a case of disappointment in themselves for not knowing what would have happened here. When their intuition is screaming at them that something great would have happened. So I think that brings them in. And there's at least some forward movement. You get some closure. The snake's going to have to bite. There's no doubt about it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, Monday the 9th, I'm probably going to pull on the Mercury retrograde first, and then I'm going to pull on Jupiter in Aries maybe on Tuesday. I want to pull on that one right on top of it. The Mercury retrograde, it's already kind of here. We've been in the shadow period, but I like when it officially hits. A lot of astrologers don't believe in shadow periods and all of that. I know the late, great Jonathan Kainer didn't, one of the really great astrologers. He didn't think there was much to that. So I think there is, you know, because I read energy. So energetically, I can tell you there is something to it, but it's much more dramatic when the planet is actually officially direct, or either direct or retrograde. Okay? All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right, good luck.